Hello and welcome back to Nerdmageddon here on KZLX LP Maryville and on the KNWT YouTube channel. Thanks for hosting us. I'm your host, Simon Clark. With me I have...
Hello, I am the side man, John Taylor.
Side man?
The left side man.
On the left side.
On the left side man, the beside man, John Taylor.
Man. All right. And on my other side I've got...
Hi, everyone. It's Richie back here again. I know LP stands for low power, but every time I think it says let's play, I don't know why.
Let's play, probably from Achievement Hunters.
Probably. So every time you say that, I'm like, huh? Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so this week on Nerdmageddon, we are going back to tier lists. That's one of our favorite things to do recently. This week, we are ranking old Cartoon Network shows that we grew up with. And since this has a lot of choices in here, we're only going to be focusing on the trash and the great tiers. Because those are the most contentious.
Basically like the S and F tiers that we have.
Exactly. Yeah. So to get started, let's go ahead and have John. You can go ahead and read out your entire trash
What's
tier.
the matter, John?
He's worried that we're going to get upset.
I know, but instead of rolling his eyes, he rolled his head, you know?
I only have one on trash, but it's like controversial, but it's kind of not.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. We're going to read them all out. Don't say anything until we've all read them all out, okay?
Yep.
So
cool.
We're only reading trash and great.
Yep.
Yeah. Start with trash. We'll read all of trash, then we'll
I only
have
one on trash.
Okay.
The only one on trash is Total Drama.
Okay.
That was the only one.
That's fine. For me, I've got Total Drama Island, Looney Tunes, and the new Pokemon series.
Looney Tunes.
Okay, I was going to move that new Pokemon series to that as well because I was not a fan of it, but then Ben was like, no, it's good. And I was like, so he's kind of judging my...
Yeah. For my bad ones, I have Total Drama Island.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, we all have the same one.
I got to finish. Gumball. I had to look a little close because the screenshot's a little far. And Foster's.
Wow.
Another, definitely Foster's I can understand if it's not a great one.
Listen,
Foster's trash one?
I like Foster's, get me wrong, but it was very, very hit and miss, and I feel like most of the time it missed the mark. And for Gumball, she could never get behind it.
That's so bad. Why? That's a horrible take, honestly.
I bet you've only tried to watch like the first 2 or 3 seasons of Gumball.
I think it was just the first season.
No,
dude, it gets way better.
So much better.
It's so self-aware, and it's exactly what like our generation's humor has turned into, and then it evolved past that. Like it basically jumped out of the TV, grabbed us by the neck, and was just like,
you're gonna like this. You're gonna like it.
It was really, really good.
Here's my thing, man.
Yeah.
Because like it happened with me too. Like I didn't finish regular show Adventure Time until last year. Because Gumball came out at the time where I just stopped watching Cartoon Network. So I guess I just watched the first like 3 episodes of the first season, on cable when I used to have that, right? Funny how we have to say that these days.
Yeah, on cable.
But yeah, I know, right?
I used to have cable.
Now everything's streaming now. But
I
just didn't really get behind it.
Yeah, I think like going back to what you said when you were like, like you were starting to stop watching cartoons when that came out. I think I was starting to do that as well, but like I was still able to watch like a good amount of it. Like that was one of the last shows I think I watched like TV, sat down like after school. And then like I think after that show I was like, wow, I'm going to just watch Netflix shows now, like watch other stuff now,
which is
like
so
not
funny.
On TV.
It's so funny cuz like when back then it's like, oh yeah, I'm done with cartoons, but now I'm just like, yeah, I'll rewatch Adventure Time again. You know?
Exactly. Like,
all 7 seasons of Adventure Time.
Literally.
Or more.
I'll sit down and watch this in a weekend.
How many seasons are there?
I think there's 7.
I think there is 7, yeah.
7 or 8.
7 or 8, yeah.
But like, here's the thing though, like season 5 Adventure Time's like 60-something episodes, and like season 6 is like 12.
Yeah, they start compacting it a lot. And they did that with like other shows, not cartoon related shows, but like I know I'm gonna sound like an old record, but Game of Thrones.
This guy loves Games of Thrones.
I do. They usually had like 12 or 16 episodes per season, and then by season 7, it was like 6 episodes.
That's hilarious.
It's fine.
Everyone was like, let's just get it done.
at this point, they were all just over
We're on the
it.
final
Yeah.
stretch. We're almost over.
Yeah.
Well, we seem to be pretty unanimous in our F tier, supposedly, especially
Yeah,
with all of us
especially
having
with
the same
Total.
one.
Dude, I don't know what it was. I loved Total Drama Island as a kid, and then I went back and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look at this again, and it was so bad.
No,
it was
I didn't even like it as a kid. Like I still remember those commercials of like every single time, just like watching a good show and then Total Drama. I'm like,
It was
that?
fun.
And they
what
played
is
it
this
so
show?
much.
It was
Like
fun.
I enjoy the memes of all the stuff that came up with The Voice. Like that was pretty funny.
Chris.
Like that main actor who voices him. That was actually some pretty funny stuff. But other than that, I'm like, I don't think the show was that enjoyable per se.
All right.
It's better than the sequel that it had, though.
Ooh yeah,
The 4 or 5 sequels that it had.
I just
you
remember
mean?
the Hollywood one. And that's
yeah,
it.
that was.
It was bad. It was bad. Anyway,
are we-
let's move on to our great section. Now, mine's filled up, and I don't want to start off. I'm going to have John go first again.
And
Let's go,
okay.
bud. Let's see
how many
some,
do you? Okay, hold on. Before we start, how many
crazy
do we
things.
have in each? I have 7 on my great list.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I have
7, 8. I have 9.
7.
I have
7.
9.
Okay. This isn't in any order because I didn't list them in the order of like how they're good in this. So these are all pretty good.
I don't worry about order either.
So for great, I have Ed, and Eddie,
Good.
regular show, Tom and Jerry,
Classic.
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 Chowder,
Classic.
Classic.
Scooby Doo.
Classic. What
Codename-
Scooby Doo?
It's
Oh, wait, no.
probably
Finish all
It's
of
the
it.
OG Scooby Doo, I'm pretty sure.
maybe.
And then Codename Kid Next Door.
Mm-hmm.
And then Teen Titans, the OG one.
Of course.
Not Teen Titans Go.
No. We want the
The-
original.
we want the
what
Japanese
we had
intro.
when we grew up. Yeah.
The Japanese
That
intro
that
was-
is my listing. The only one, Gumball, like I did, like it was a top tier
it's
show, but
F
I
tier.
don't think
It's not F tier. It's not
I
F
just
tier,
didn't
man.
I just didn't experience it as well as like a lot of other people. So it was like pretty close to S tier, but dude, like and as well as Adventure Time.
Yeah. So mine are regular show, Gumball, Ed, and Eddie, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Of course.
It's amazing. Samurai Jack,
Of course.
Class of 3000,
Ooh.
Young Justice, Camp Lazlo, and Adventure Time.
You see,
Okay.
2 of the things in your S tier am I not watched: Class of 3000 and Young Justice.
Those
I've
are
only recently started
the 2
Young
on my
Justice.
don't watch list either, or haven't watched.
I've only recently started Young Justice, and I've been enjoying it. But Richie, let's hear yours.
Real quick, you want to know who made Class of 3000? Ben and I were Googling it.
Andre
when I was making
3000
this-
of
Yeah, I
Outcast.
didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah,
Did he
that's why-
really?
yeah, it's amazing.
I just thought it took place in the future.
No, it's Andre 3000. You know what? Do your bit, and then I will explain.
Yeah,
it.
then we'll.
So here's my S tier, if you will, and this one is in order for
Okay,
best and
okay.
least for me.
Oh,
So what's your best one?
Billy and Mandy,
of course.
Yeah, that's a good one.
top,
course.
cream of the crop. Samurai Jack, Ed, and Eddie, Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes.
Okay.
You can probably see why those 2 are on there.
Yeah.
Adventure Time, Teen Titans, the original, OG.
Yeah. OG.
And real quick, I do want to bring this in real fast. I know it's just S and F, but Pokemon's right after that, and the one underneath it, number 1, only because of the first few seasons. The
Oh, you're
ones
talking
are
about
Pokemon?
like Indigo League? and-
Indigo League, Orange Islands, and Johto Journeys or whatever.
Dude, I love those 3, but the picture that they used made me
yeah,
immediately
it's
think of the
black
new
and white,
season.
which is the worst season.
Yeah, so that's
So-
why I threw it down there so fast.
But yeah, that's my top S, the 7 on the top, and then I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory why those are there. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Class of 3000. It's a great show. A show literally made by Andre 3000 of Outcast. It's basically it's kind of like a Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald situation where he's
But there's
like
no Grimace.
there's no grimace.
Robert.
No,
There's
that's
no hamburger.
that's the Hamburglar, and in that cartoon, the Hamburglar actually has speaking
Lines. Oh
He
yeah,
actually
you're
has lines.
totally right.
I went on this
Yeah,
last time.
I remember. Yeah.
I thought you say his arm is dangerous.
He's important. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he is important. But no, for this, it's like he's magical, and it's kind of okay.
Are we still
Magic
on
School?
McDonald's?
No,
Okay.
we're talking about Andre 3000.
Wait, we're not on the Hamburglar anymore.
Yeah, because
No.
I know Ronald McDonald's Magic. He had an SNES game.
He did. He had a couple different games, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Andre 3000 and the class of 3000. I guess a better analogy would be like Magic School Bus, except a music class. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay,
I think I get
yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah.
And it's what there's a game on the Cartoon Network website for the class of 3000 show where it was basically like you could drag samples in and make like your own song. And that's what kind of directed me into this major. Ultimately, I was like, wow, look at me make this guy say the same line 30,000 times in a row and then make a super loud bass drop after it.
So, I totally get that though.
Yeah,
Mine was like
absolutely.
the talking animals or whatever. You'd go into that website and one would be
one?
beatboxing and then one would be like
Yeah.
doom doom doo doo doom or like something like that. That's what I did my music producing.
Exactly. No, but I love that we all kind of have the same ideas.
We got the same
There was definitely a lot between you two that was similar. I had like I think two. Did you guys have Scooby Doo on your top or no?
Oh, absolutely,
I
bro.
didn't, but
you said Scooby Doo.
It's in the tier right below it.
Okay. What about Codename Kid Next Door?
Oh, that's
No.
S tier for me.
That one I put in the one below as well. I just wasn't a huge fan of it necessarily.
Dang, man.
Yeah,
I was in
that was
love
like
with
the
those
one show
obsessed.
me and my brother were obsessed with. I was like,
I really wanted to put Scooby-Doo in my S tier. I just felt like I had too much already, and I needed to cool it a little bit. Because there's so many good Scooby-Doo
no, I know
shows.
there is.
There's I think What's New is good.
What's New is
What's New
amazing.
is good.
I think the newer stuff is kind of.
You mean the one where it looks like Family Guy?
No, the one before that, where
Mystery
they're
Incorporated?
like too like serious and like everyone. There's like this
Yeah,
weird
it's
like
Incorporated.
relationships between like all of them. I
No,
didn't like
I don't.
that one too
I don't
much.
think it's that.
The art
one.
style
I
was
can't
like
remember what it's called.
I don't know
but
what the word would be more.
it's
Definitely
more,
not stylized. I don't know.
it's
That
just
one was
trying
kind of
to
hit or
be-
miss for me.
Yeah, it's.
But
it's-
listen, original. What's New? A pup named Scooby-Doo.
Oh my God!
That one
Pup
is
Named
the best
Scooby-Doo is
one.
amazing.
I remember waking up at 6 a.m. before school and watching A Pup Named Scooby-Doo and original Pokemon series before I had
Yeah.
to go to like my 7 a.m. like bus. You know what I mean? Oh, those were the days, man.
Man, yeah, I totally agree. My parents did not want me to watch Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Really?
They were like, it's going to make you stupid. And I'm like, well, look at me now. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
My parents never had restrictions on any of the shows.
No,
that
they
I
did.
really
My
watched.
parents weren't too strict necessarily. They didn't like Ed, Edd n Eddy for some reason.
You know,
I thought it was hilarious.
That's
It
how
is
it is.
hilarious.
My dad told me, last time I saw him up during Christmas, he's like, yeah, I was never really fond of you watching that Sponge fella. But that Jimmy Neutron guy seemed like a real upright kid, you know? You really knew what was going on, real straight edge.
Yeah, let me make a nuke in my basement.
That's a Family Matters episode. I don't think Jimmy ever did that, but Steve Urkel
See here,
did.
Jimbo. Listen here, Jimbo. You and your wife are getting.
Getting a divorce. And it's not your fault.
It's not your fault, Jimbo.
And then he makes a machine to fix it. And that's the moral of the episode is you can't fix love.
I think
Anyway.
Where did this go?
that movie though, that Jimmy Neutron movie was like really slapping.
It was amazing. It was made
With the
before
chicken
the
dance?
show.
I know. I was about to say. I'm pretty sure that was made before the show, and it was. But wasn't there lots of animation like bugs in it too?
That was in the show.
Probably.
In the show, there was literally.
I heard it
saw
was
the
like
post.
a pain in the butt to edit or like
There
going
was-
through that.
There was a post talking about how there was a person went to visit somebody's college to talk to their animation class, and he worked on Jimmy Neutron. And it was like, yeah,
Wow.
the power would go out for just days, and we'd have to leave and like wait for the power to come back on.
Did you hear about how like their studio got flooded and like
Yeah.
they lost everything? Like everything had to rebuild.
Oh my
I
They
think
had to they had
Gosh.
to rebuild the models and
right.
everything. It
like
was
during
so
season 3 or something.
yeah, it was rough. And Jimmy's head clipping through the lockers.
I love
It's
that.
the best picture. I love it.
Another show that like
His
I
hair's
wish
made of metal.
It's made of metal.
I got into was Samurai Jack.
Oh,
Dude.
dude.
That was like the one show.
if
like
you really want to, man.
I know.
I'll be
Wasn't there
honest,
like a newer?
There was a
There
new
was a
season
reboot.
2. There, which honestly had a very mid-ending at best. I think they could have done a lot more with it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I could talk about this for a while. I love
Yeah.
Samurai Jack. They on the Adult Swim website. They have a constant streaming for free of it.
Oh yeah, I know.
But
that.
it's like a rotation, so you can't pick. But like I think 2 years ago, I just like had that on constantly as I did all of my work at home. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll watch seasons 1 through I think 5 of Samurai Jack again. Every episode's a banger, man.
It's so good. My favorite is the Scottish guy whose leg is a gun.
And he has like 3 episodes
Yeah,
too.
he's got 3 episodes to his name, and then he's in the reboot as well.
Oh, yeah.
As a ghost.
It's
He's a
funny,
ghost,
dude.
and he comes back. It's amazing. Yeah, you need to sit down and watch Samurai
Yeah.
Jack. It's really one of those shows that are super, super like integral to Cartoon Network's history.
Oh, absolutely, bro. And like it's all so funny too, and the action sequences. Dude, I could show you some clips after this.
No,
I'll be honest with
I've
you.
seen lots of clips of Samurai Jack.
Have you seen the one where he joins like the 300 Spartans to fight the robots?
It's
yeah,
amazing.
dude, I can see it in your face, man.
What?
Yeah, it's so
awesome.
good, and he uses like a big like Roman shield and stuff with his
That
sword.
sounds dope.
and he's
Is this in the
fighting
newer
Minotaur
reboot or is this
bulls.
older stuff?
This is older stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there was one episode that stands out to me. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like he goes to this haunted house.
The art style of that.
The art style of that
dude.
changes so fast, and it just turns into like super stark black and white out of nowhere. Oh,
It's got like ink brushes. It's
it's terrifying, but
Yeah.
it's
it
so
really
good.
is.
And like, there's just no sound for like the last minute of it. It's so.
I need to watch that
It's
show.
it's one of
I need
it's like I
to.
said, it's integral to Cartoon Network's
Yeah,
history.
I know. Back when Cartoon Network was really huge, when like Adult Swim was really big too. Didn't they? What was that one thing?
Toonami.
Toonami.
Yeah,
like
that just turned 25.
What?
Toonami
That just
just
turned
turned
25.
25.
I
Yeah.
just remember being at my friend's house and like we would watch Cartoon Network and we would get to the Adult Swim to watch one show and then like I just remember bedtime was always when Toonami would hit.
Right.
Like that would be like, oh, bedtime, but I know my friends would be like, no, that was prime time for shows, John. You're dumb. And I'm like, I didn't know. I thought it was other
Prime
stuff.
time.
dude.
That's where Cowboy Bebop was.
Yeah, I know. Like I would have
Naruto.
gotten
Naruto.
experience to so many stuff if I just stayed
Dude,
up.
that's
Full
how
Metal
I-
Alchemist,
you
where I
fucking
first saw
say
it
that.
for the
Like-
first time.
They got funny shows like Bobobo too.
Bobobo's
I
insane.
was so dumb.
It's such honestly, and also it was the first time my brother and I sat and watched Inuyasha, like just the first episode, and I don't like it.
I've never seen it, but I do have a similar story where my brother and I sat down to watch Bleach. And I think they played like 4 episodes a night to fill out like 2-hour blocks. So one weekend it was episodes 1 through 4, and we're like, oh, let's watch next weekend to watch episodes 5 through 8. And the next episodes were like episode 234 through like 238.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like,
There's
well,
too much.
and it was
Yeah.
like some ice guy fighting some lady in the sky, and we're like, well, this.
They're always
This
in
isn't
the
it
they're
anymore.
always in the sky in that show.
It's
What
so
is
funny.
the deal?
I don't know, man.
There's this one weird show I remember watching. I think it was on Adult Swim or one of those things. I think it's called like Zach Bell or is that what it's called?
Zachbell.
Oh,
Zach
yeah,
Bell,
yeah,
do you know what I'm-
puppet.
They're
Yeah,
bringing
yeah,
it
yeah.
back.
I just
apparently.
remember that vividly, and I think that was like
It's
I think that was
weird.
probably one of the first like besides like Avatar, I guess you would say. That was like
Is-
one of the first experiences to like an anime show, I guess.
Right?
But
I don't remember anything about that though.
I don't. I only remember the guy. He kind of looked like the objection guy.
Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright.
Wright.
That's all I could picture him. And then the guy or the little dude has like a
puppet.
blonde bowl cut with like notches that makes him look like a puppet because he
Right.
is. That's literally the only thing I
shot
know about that
lightning out
show.
of his
Yeah, he
finger.
did that. That's the only thing I know about that show.
That show was terrifying. I actually removed it from my brain. I can't.
That's
I
good.
don't
That's
remember
good.
any
I
of
don't
it.
remember any of it either. I want to go back.
I'm convinced it
It
almost
never
didn't
existed.
exist.
It never existed.
It's one of those shows that was just like, you know what? I don't think this is real, and I don't think we should talk about it. I think it's one of those cursed media that
Is there?
Oh yeah,
Or
if you
lost
watch
forever.
it, you turn into a puppet. That's
You
why I
turn
have
into
these
a
lines.
puppet. Yeah,
out here. I watched
exactly.
so many episodes growing up, so that's why I have a beard to hide it.
Is there any shows on this that we didn't see?
So
I said the 2 I haven't seen were Young Justice and Class of 3000.
But no, like on the list that should be on here that we didn't see.
there were
I'm trying because I can't remember.
some interesting ones that only ran for a little bit that I thought were noteworthy, and they're kind of newer. Clarence, that one's
Clarence,
funny.
I think I know what that one is.
That
I've
one's goofy.
Heard of that.
It's a goofy show. It's really funny. Then
You're a big Uncle Grandpa fan,
dude,
right?
Uncle Grandpa's
Grandpa?
so
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
I don't know how to describe it.
You
When I first watched
actually
it,
did not say that.
when I first watched it, I was like, "This is the worst thing I've ever seen." And
It
looking
is.
back, I'm like,
Man, this
No.
is
Jeff,
on to
man.
something.
No.
man.
Like Pizza
they
Jeff,
were
dude.
not.
I can't. Pizza Jeff.
They were not.
Look
on
at that,
list.
John. He's a big Steven Universe guy. Huh?
No, I'm not.
I
I've not
actually-
seen
I
a
liked-
single episode of that.
I liked the original Steven Universe series, and then Steven Universe Future came out, and I was like, "This is
Future
garbo."
wasn't good.
I've never
It was
seen a
bad.
But I
single
watched Steven
episode.
Universe in high school.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That show was out that long ago.
Yep.
Oh, it's been out for a long time.
Yeah, dude.
Though I know this is. I'm pretty sure this is Disney XD, Gravity Falls.
That
Yeah,
is.
Gravity
But that,
Falls.
that,
That is
I didn't
a
watch that until
good
last
show.
semester,
It's a
and it
very good
took me
show.
a long time. And I was like, oh my gosh, this
Just
show's.
2 seasons.
We
man.
should do Disney. I know we should do Disney XD or Disney Next because there's a
Okay.
lot of good. Zeke and Luther.
For that,
I love Zeke and Luther.
70% of it is in the not watched for me.
Same. I wasn't
Yeah,
a Disney
especially
kid.
because there's a lot of. It depends. Like there's a lot of live action shows that I watched, but then there wasn't as many. Well, like Kick Buttowski. Did you guys
Never
watch that?
saw
Oh,
it.
really?
Is that the guy with like the evil Knievel get up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the evil
Okay,
cute.
okay.
I know what
Guys
you
ever
mean.
see Oh wow, maybe we
All
shouldn't do
right.
Disney.
We might. Anyway, so let's move on to the geek commendation last week,
Yep.
or
I read this.
was it last week?
No, it was like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Yeah, because we had spring break. No,
No, it was
Last
last
My
week.
week.
brain
it
is
was last
like
week.
trying
It's
so
fried,
hard.
man. We're
I don't
towards the
know.
end.
When do we play Uno?
I had you guys read Demon Slayer as opposed to watch it.
Oh.
So, and John, you were talking to me before the show,
Yeah,
and
I
you didn't
watched
get
it
the chance
on
to do
accident.
it. No, it's fine, and I mean, it has some of the same content. So,
Just I remember the first episode.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
did not read it. I apologize.
Nice.
I want to know what you guys thought.
Go for it, Richie.
Well, I read it last month.
Oh.
All of it, and I gotta say, I'm a big fan. You know, I felt like at first it really is compelling, where it's like it gives you the whole like family matters thing. You know, it starts really sweetly, in case you didn't know.
No way.
His family gives him enough money to go out and venture into the world, and his sister's like,
remember
"I want to
this.
come with you." So it's really just like a nice touristy show where he goes around the mountains of Japan, meeting new faces and friends. And then demons show up.
Yeah.
You know? And they're also cool. They're friends, and they hold hands, and they skip.
Oh yeah.
I was a big fan of it. I think definitely the show's strong point is the beginning and in the middle, but I personally feel like it falls off towards the end.
Well, they're still putting some more out because it's not done
Yeah,
yet.
isn't the show?
Yeah, they put out a
Didn't they
movie.
come out with a movie? Yeah, I
They
was
put
about
out
to
a
say.
movie, which I haven't seen yet,
Movie.
but I'm trying to finish it up. I'm close.
How
to
far are you?
finishing it.
Because my favorite part was the Night District part.
Dude, that's where I'm at right now, and it's so good. But my favorite part still has to be the train.
Oh,
The train was
dude.
Love the
insane.
train.
How could I forget about the train, dude?
I can't forget.
Yeah,
the
John
train.
loved the train too.
John loved the
In
train.
fact,
I
I think I
watched
saw
4
him on the
episodes.
train. I think he was watching and he was
Yeah.
clapping the whole time.
I was. I
Yeah.
think so. Snowpiercer, right? That movie? No. Okay.
Man,
No, Polar Express. What are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah, well, yeah. Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Tom.
No, I obviously like I remember the first couple of episodes quite a lot, and like I know how it started, and I could probably bet that the reading is way better than the watching. Right?
It's quicker too, in my opinion,
is.
and I really enjoy that because you go at your own pace, and if you're just sitting around doing nothing, you can just read it.
Yeah. Is it still like pretty good art, or is it just?
Oh, it's
like-
amazing.
Okay.
And they do like the thing that they do in One Punch, where like they'll be like really far out pictures where they're just like
Yes,
basically
I
stick
love
people.
that stuff.
And
Oh my gosh.
that art
okay.
honestly is very charming, and I think that it just is a nice break between all of the killing.
It is. It is.
Okay, yeah.
So, what are you gonna rate it, Richie?
Personally, I think I get a 4 out of 5. Upper rank demons.
4 out of 5, even though there's 6 upper ranks.
Technically,
Because they're the 12, but they're the lower 6 and the higher 6. Anyway, it doesn't
man,
matter.
dude, I thought there's 10. I'm losing it, dude. I'm
You're
losing
losing
it.
It's okay. John, based on what you saw.
Yeah, I will rate it 4.2 out of 5 headbutts, right? Isn't that what he does?
Yeah.
That's a good
Tanjiro
way of doing
headbutts
it,
people
yeah.
all the time.
I was going to say the earring, but I can't remember what that's called.
Hanafunu.
Yeah,
right?
Hanafunu
whatever that cool
earring.
flag earring is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, and that actually is important later on.
Very important.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's very important. Yeah.
It's very cool too.
It's very cool.
I really like how they
okay.
tied it all
Integration.
in.
Yeah. So, oh God, who's next?
Me.
I think it's no. Oh yeah. Wait, who recommended this one?
Me.
Simon did because I didn't have anything.
Then it's you then.
Well, you said you were already going to read it, John, so I was going to recommend Chainsaw Man.
Ooh, okay.
Okay,
Yep, go for
Chainsaw
it.
Man. Okay.
I finished that over winter break, and I thought it was very
Where do you read it?
enjoyable. I read it on Shonen Jump,
Okay.
but I'm sure you can find it in other places too, and I loved it.
All right, Richie, we're gonna read Chainsaw Man, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm probably
yeah.
gonna
A
finish
lot
the
of good
whole
like
series.
panels you can take screenshots of for memes. So
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I've seen the memes. Don't get me wrong. Oh, this looks like a
Anyway.
good book. It's not gonna be sad at all.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for bringing your tier lists in. We'll figure out what we're doing next
Yeah.
week. And as always, you nerd it here first.